Welcome to my channel. So in today's video is going to be a food related video. I'm making coconut oil, as you can see in the title. So these are my coconuts. This is 5 of them, but I ended up using only 4. What you can see me doing is I'm placing them in a rubber, and that is how I break them up. So I use them against a hard stone. This is the coconut I have now. I went out to break them up, and then this is how it looks like. So the next thing is to deshell it. Yes, we need the fruit, and we wouldn't be using the back, so I need to do that. This is the process I use to get the fruit out. Use the knife to prick the pointed end of the fruit. Anyhow you do it, you'll be able to get your fruit out. But you need to be very careful so that you don't hurt yourself. Exactly. So that you do all to the coconut you have in the plate, so you have just the fruit to work with. So after you get all the coconut meat from the shell, you wash it. Make sure you wash it. So this is my washed coconut, looking pretty and sumptuous. Yes. At this point, you feel like taking a bite. You can take a few bites, but make sure you leave some for your oil as you are preparing it. The next thing is to chop it into bits so that you'll be able to blend it. We'll be blending it to get the milk, where we'll be able to get the fat from to make our oil. So make sure you cut it in bits in a way that your blender will be able to blend it. Now you add your water in. Make sure to use just enough water, not too much. Else it will be watery. Remember to get your sieve ready as you are blending it. Now you pour the mixture into the sieve on a bowl so that you'll be able to get the chaff separated. So you use your hand to squeeze it so that you'll be able to get all the juice out. So you do this over and over and over again till the blender is empty, and then you can decide to blend it a second time with just a little amount of water, lesser than the first amount you used to blend it in the beginning. From this part onwards, you just have to pour in your blended coconut into the sieve, and then you extract the juice from it. So you do this about 2 times. You blend the first one, then the second time that you use the little water. You do that. Mine was in 2 parts, so I had to do that twice. Now this is the chaff I'm putting in a tray. I decided I was going to use it for coconut flour, but I couldn't do that, so it was a waste. But you can use the chaff to cook maybe your coconut rice or a Nigerian snack. I think if I remember the name, I'll put it down below. This is my last sieving. The water in this mixture was too much. You see it in the end, how it turned out. You have to make sure that your water is very little. So these are my 2 bowls of coconut extracts that I got. From 4 coconuts. This is the result from keeping my coconut extract in the refrigerator for almost a week. That is 7 days. In another video, as I was learning, you have to keep this in the refrigerator overnight. But when I checked it in the refrigerator the next day, I realized it hadn't solidified. The fat is supposed to rise to the top and solidify like this. Mine, for this one, you can see that it's even soft, and it's because when I took it from the refrigerator, I left it on the table for about 45 minutes, 30 minutes, so it had become soft, but it was harder than this. You don't keep it in the freezer, you keep it in the refrigerator. This is something you have to note. Exactly. So for the bowl that I said my water was too much, this is the little fat I had on top. Yes, you can see that it's very little as compared to the first one. So when you take your coconut extract from the refrigerator after it has solidified, you have to make sure you scoop all the fat from the top into your saucepan. The next step is to put it on fire under low heat for the beginning. Yes, you should note that this wouldn't turn into oil immediately. It will have to be on fire for about 45 minutes, 30 minutes plus 45 minutes. Yes, you realize that it will become brown, and then the oil will begin to form out of the fat that you are melting. Yes, so it will begin to burn, it will become very brown, and then you see your oil on top. This is exactly the process for making the coconut oil. This is how much oil I had from 4 coconuts. Yes, that is another reason why coconut oil is quite expensive. So if you can't buy, you can decide to cook it at home, prepare it at home. Yes, if you don't have the time to do it, then you have no choice than to buy it. So you just have to pour it in your containers. And that is just what I'm doing right now. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you learned something. See you in my next video.